Baby, we're here, King Solid TV, Mr. Jslaught, Mr. Incredible himself, Mr. Sky High, everything.
Yes.
Veteran, man.
What up?
So what do we think about the event, man?
First and foremost, the event was a success. It was great. I didn't go to the first one, so I really had to come to the second one, and it was great. It was a lot of people. It was just a lot of people, man. I didn't expect there to be a lot of people, but different people from different states, different cities. They all showed up, and it was a good turnout, and some good battles for sure.
Most def. So we obviously had a pretty interesting moment. We had I noticed where a lot of the OGs and the veterans are kind of calling the one round with Rellik and Bullethead. Like, give me your thoughts on that, because I think, if I can be so bold as to say, I think in terms of this generation, one rounds and kill-offs aren't necessarily respected the way they are back then.
Right.
But they're also taken, I think, a little bit prematurely. Can you give me your honest opinion on what that's supposed to actually be?
Honestly, I think people see. We all know what a kill-off is, right?
Right.
And we know when you're doing a kill-off, you're pretty much doing everything in a round that you need to over-excel that one round. So I feel like people don't respect the one round of kill-off.
Gotcha.
And I feel like if your opponent is not even doing half as much as you're doing in one round, it shouldn't even go to the second round, because this is like the second round is not even going to be as bad as the first round.
Right.
So I think people take the one rounder or just the one round kill off lightly. And my honest opinion, from being there, because footage is different. We all know when the footage drop, footage is different from actually the battle. So being there, it just looked like Rellik was doing everything he needed to do to get the job done.
Right.
He was on beat, musicality was on, character, traveling. He used the whole stage, and he had pockets and he had material. So it was just like, my opinion, that was it. Like that like he did everything he needed to do in that round to be a kill-off. And as you can see, the other guy, Bullethead, he was just at one pace.
Right.
Like, he didn't change levels. Like, the other guy, he was everywhere. He was level 1, level 2, level 5, slowing it down. Like, and the other guy was just at one level. So you gotta really think in the battle, man. Like, when you really battle, you wanna use your levels.
Right.
So you wanna go with your intro. And you can see in the beginning, he had his intro and everything. I wasn't really feeling the intro. That was another thing that kind of threw me off, was his intro. Like, I'm not feeling the intro because it took too long. I wasn't really into it. The other dude, I think he had an intro, and if he didn't, he just got straight into it.
He didn't. He just went straight to it. So
that's what I'm saying. That's me. I'm always getting straight to the point. I might give you like a good 5 seconds of an intro, but other than that, I'm getting straight to the point. I want you to hear what I gotta say. I'm about to write out my sentence, and then I'm about to hit it with an exclamation mark, just to let you know I'm about to smack you with some good stuff in this round. And that boy did his thing, man. I didn't think he needed to go 2 rounds, and that's why he only went 1 round, because it was it. That's all he needed to do, man.
And I think the one thing that I'm seeing repeated, like, and I wanted to get your honest opinion.
Right.
I think something that we're seeing as of late is that, say for instance, you'll have 2 opponents, like, the first person that dances does really well in both of his rounds. And then you have the first person who does, or excuse me, the second person who'll dance their first round. It's all right. Can that second person come back and kill off and win the battle?
Of course. So that's what we were expecting from Bullethead, his second round.
Right.
Everybody was like, go again, because it was a lot of ones. If you can see in the footage, it was a lot of ones in the air.
Right.
And even the judges or whatever looked over to the OGs like, for confirmation. Yeah. And it was a lot of ones. So they were, to be fair, you know, in Crump there, we always want to be fair. So I think that's why they take the one round kill off real lightly, because we still want to see if that opponent can come back and retaliate. Like I said, his second round wasn't even half as good as the first round. It was just the same tempo, the same pace. He didn't switch no levels. Like, yeah, he had different movement, but it's like when someone's all over you in every aspect, like, you really gotta pull the rabbit out of your ass at this point.
Right.
And I just don't think he executed that second round, and he didn't even need to go.
Yeah. So in closing, as far as for this generation, what would you offer them as far as in terms of advice if they're in a sense behind in the cards, like how we saw tonight with Bullethead and Rellik?
Honestly, just take your time. Take your time and really learn. Just really learn from people around you. You know, you don't have to always learn from yourself. You can learn from everybody. And if you're next to a veteran or OG or up newcoming person, try to learn from them. And always stay outside the box. Think outside the box. Don't think so much in the pocket. Yeah. Because you can battle someone that's everywhere and they're using everything. And you can just be stuck in a pocket. So always think outside the box. You don't have to always stand so. Everybody's so stuck with the box.
The mechanics.
The mechanics.
Right.
Like, it's okay to use your mechanics else over here, over there, or down here. Like I was saying, the levels. Like, use your levels. Pick up the pace, slow the pace down. But always be yourself.
Gotcha.
Always.
Most definitely. Jslaughter, definitely appreciate you, brother. Be well, man. Thank you.